Garage Warriors, welcome into another edition of the Front Seven Rush Show. I'm your man Vince Ingram. Got my superstar producer, big time Bijan Kelly.
Bling blow. What's up?
What up, little bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Was he? Okay. I was like, someone behind you?
Nah, man. Nah,
Nah.
ain't nobody behind me.
I see you. How are you?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
Yeah. Tired, but
Yeah,
that's like sleepy tired.
right, right.
That's
Um,
about it though.
man, I would like to. Uh, the weather yesterday was um
Mm,
was really bad,
horrendous.
man. Yeah, it was really bad. Um, and I work outside. That I work outside,
Yeah.
and man, my cousin actually got caught in the tornado, man, in Pasadena, where he
Oh,
had to,
it touched down.
yeah, where he was at. He was at Mac High Ford, and windows was broken out. He had to end up taking cover under a car.
Seriously,
Yeah. So
I didn't
I
even know.
mean, he was right there in it. Myself, it was just, I mean, I had to pull over because the rain was so hard.
Man,
We couldn't see. Um, just rainy, cold, super high winds.
that's
Um,
wild.
yeah, I mean, I guess when you get caught out there in it, you
Yeah.
just you just try to find the best way to be careful and to
Yeah.
take cover. Myself, I was on the beltway, so it was nothing I could do but keep going
Yeah. Yeah.
with that
At least it
truck,
wasn't
man.
flooding on there, but I know you got so much rain just hitting you.
Oh man, it was
Wind.
yeah. And then people was some people don't understand
They drive
etiquette when it comes to that.
crazy. As soon as a drop of rain, people just start driving different.
Right. Some people had their flashes on, some people didn't. Some people didn't even have lights on. So you could possibly run up on a car because the visibility was that bad.
Yeah.
And man, I just like to thank everybody because I had a lot of calls, man, just checking on me, uh, making sure I was good. Uh,
Man.
so I really appreciate that, man. That goes a long way when people know, because we work outside in the elements, man. So
Yeah.
in the storms and this and that, and when people text and call, hey, you good? That goes a long way.
Man. So there was a tornado.
Yeah, may have
Wow.
been more than one, man. I take it you was inside.
Um, well, I was inside up until the point around 1 o'clock when I decided, hey, I'm gonna go home for lunch, and I rode my bike home in what was a very unpleasant ride.
Right.
Yeah. And so then I just stayed home and dried everything I had on in
Yeah.
the dryer. So that was my experience. But no, I mean, I didn't know, like, I think I might have gotten one text about a tornado warning, but I didn't watch the news or anything, so I didn't even know about Pasadena. I'm
Mhm.
not thinking about any of that. But man,
Yeah.
dang.
I
I
mean,
mean, did you stay out there all day?
I did. I
Damn,
did.
dude.
Yeah, I did, man. We thought about it one time shutting it down, and then I think a couple of buddies of mine, Jimmy may have shut it down, um, but it eased up around 4. It
Mm-hmm.
stopped, and yeah,
Yeah,
it was just the
it's lighter.
debris or whatever. Yeah, but it was so at that point I was just like, I might well keep pushing. But it was something to see, man.
Were you prepared, or I mean, you probably
Nah, I
no,
didn't know the
no.
weather was gonna be like that.
Me either. And they're like, didn't you check? I mean, I didn't
Right.
do that. Damn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you out there and you weren't prepared. So I'm guessing you're soaked. You're soaked, going stop to stop, in and
True.
out your truck, doing this,
Right.
like stepping in the puddles,
Right.
swerving cars. Man, you had a day yesterday.
It was a little rough, man. But it just goes with the territory. It just goes with the territory, man. So,
When you got home, did you just throw everything down?
man, I went right up, showered, um, grabbed some food, and yeah, just took the clothes off, showered. It was just,
Just
it
done
was,
for the day.
yeah, man. It
Yeah.
was. I just wanted to retire, man. I sent you a picture of a view on your text from the dash, and yeah, it was rough. You don't want to be in stuff like that.
No, definitely not. And you're on the highway, so yep. I've
Hmm.
seen this stuff before.
Yeah, it was bad,
Man.
man.
I mean, at least you had some sort of visibility. You know, you're a little higher than most, but yeah, I mean, you're out there. Out there.
Yeah, yeah. But thank God I didn't hear about nobody getting you know like hurt or
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
like that. So
That's good. So you must have watched the news or something after to see.
I still hadn't watched the news, man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I still hadn't
Yeah,
watched
no.
the news.
Yeah, neither have I.
So, but it's cool though.
I'm glad you're okay. Shit.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. So, bro, okay, this is my worst part of the year. I can't stand this part of the year.
Taxes?
Taxes.
I knew.
You
I
know what I
knew.
was talking about,
Yeah.
bro. I can't, I can't stand it, man. I hate tax season. They say you're not supposed to hate anything. I can't stand tax season, bro. So now, here we go. I just want to tell if any of the ladies is listening, um, you about to be hunted right now. Any of you, um, no disrespect intended, but any of you welfare recipient ladies, you're about to be hunted right now by some predators.
Ooh.
You got a lot of guys around this time of the year. It's like deer season for some guys. This time of the year, you got certain guys go hunting, man. They go hunting for these ladies with these kids because they know they finna get these big refunds. You got 3 or 4 kids, you're gonna get 10, 12, $13,000 back on your income taxes if you worked and made about $22,000, $23,000 for the year or less. So you'll get about 13, $14,000 in your bank account for having multiple kids.
13, 14,000. I didn't know it goes up to that, man.
Bro, you get so much per kid.
What's
I
the
don't know the
max?
numbers, man. Of course, right
Man,
now I'm being a smart ass and I'm being funny and all of that.
that's
But
I have
yeah,
no clue, but I mean, with what you know, I mean, you didn't just pull that number out of thin air. I don't think
if
so. Like,
anybody listening can be more precise, we would appreciate it. But I know I'm somewhere in the ballpark. This is
man,
I'm just letting the ladies know if you can hear and you fall under um, that umbrella, beware because there's gonna be a lot of predators out, a lot of guys coming out. This is when you can walk and go to the malls and stuff like that, and you'll see, you know, um, you see a lot of guys walking around with their ladies in the mall where they typically don't be with them because they know they got a pocket full of money and
man.
they can get new wardrobes and they just take advantage of that situation, man. So
Ooh, okay. I just Googled, and I don't know how this is possible, but a Georgia woman. So I Googled first. Let me tell you what I Googled.
mhm.
The largest tax fund request ever. was $94 million in Georgia.
BJ, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
So maybe I'm going the wrong way here. I'm trying to find out like how big these tax returns can get, but I think I found something else where somebody had to pay 94 million in taxes. But what I'm trying to Google, and that's a lot. But what I'm
That's a
trying to
lot.
Google is the like some of the largest tax returns, because when you said 13,000, 14,000, I mean, man, I didn't even know got up that high.
Man, I mean, yeah, I don't, it just depends on how many kids they have. Let's say if you're a single mother and you have um, 5 kids, just Google how much each kid is worth um, on the tax return. Each kid's worth so much, and I
Mm.
think they're up around $1,500. And then as the number grows, the amount goes down. The second kid may be 1,100. The third kid may be 800. The fourth kid, I'm just,
Yeah.
yeah. Check that
Let's
out and
see.
see.
Child tax credit can give you back money at tax time. So you can claim a credit up to 2,000 for each child under 17. Up to 2,000 for each child under
See,
17.
so let's say you got 5. That's 10 grand right now,
Mm.
just for the kids. You hadn't even started writing off your other little stuff you may have.
Oh, and 3,600 for children under age of 6.
See what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So if you got 4 kids, 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4,
Yeah. Yeah, you're up there. You're up there.
yeah,
Easy.
God, that's over 13,000, right? That's over 3,000 times 4 is 12,000. So you said
Plus
36.
plus your return, right?
Yeah,
Man, that is wild.
yeah. And then you got the other cats. I'm doing everything in my power not to owe anymore. Owe any. You know what I'm saying? It's just not fair, man. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair.
When you brought up welfare. Do they get tax returns if they're on welfare?
Yeah, I mean, because you can be on welfare and work a job where you at McDonald's where you make 18, 19, $21,000 a year working
Oh,
part time.
okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
long as you paying in taxes, you get a tax return. I don't
Right.
care what you got going on.
Hmm.
Right. So a lot of people know how to work the system and they look forward to these 10, 12, 13, $14,000 returns a year. That's
You know,
one lump sum of money that they get.
I have a friend that I don't think, I mean, now he's probably really really good, but at the time, he was a lot younger. He had children. He was probably 19 or 20 at the time,
Mhm.
and I don't think he was making much money. But he had a couple kids already, and he had the most expensive things. He would have new Mac computers,
Mhm.
new car, um, and I don't know. Maybe it had to do with tax returns. I don't know.
I mean, it probably several different things, man. You don't get that but once a year.
Yeah.
So
And I'm not saying like, timing wise, it was like one new thing, like one big thing per year. That's kind of why I said it, because like timing wise, I feel like maybe it
so he
had to
was
do with
getting
that.
like a new item a year, a
Yeah,
nice new item a year.
yeah,
Well,
really
yeah,
nice.
that could be part of it then. Because I mean, just think about it. You getting 13, 12, $10,000 in your pocket. You can go buy a nice computer, a
Yeah,
really nice one, you
yeah,
know.
man,
So um
that's wild.
that's wild. That's wild. And now they got it to where now they're moving a lot of them into your upper scale neighborhoods into used to be, you if you're in that type of situation, you be in a certain area. But now, they're allowing them to be in higher end areas,
What does that mean? Like, it's
where you live.
so they based it off of where you lived, or you saying people that lived in higher
But no,
places
when
weren't
you
eligible?
but no, what I'm saying is that they're making it affordable because they're paying. The government is paying a lot of these when they're on these programs. You may be living in a house that would cost you $2,800 a month.
Yeah,
Well, if you're getting government assistance, you can have somebody living next door to you with there's a single mother with 3 kids, but because she's on government assistance, the government is paying most of her mortgage rent.
I see. I see.
You know, so um, and I mean, man, I don't want to sound like a jackass, but it's just not cool, man. It's just you just have so many people that work hard, man, to live a certain lifestyle, and it almost seems like you can almost get rewarded to not really be prosperous in life and just have a bunch of kids. But
Cheat codes.
it's like what everybody is saying. You hear a lot of people saying now, it keeps families broken up because men can't live with them.
Mm-hmm.
They can't be married. A man not supposed to live with them. Most of them had a guy living over there shacking up anyway, but he can't marry her. Or the powers that be can't find out that he lives with her
Yeah.
because she would get put out because it's supposed to be for a single mother and her kids in these areas. Bad system, man. I don't like the system. I guess you can tell.
Yeah. No, I can tell. What do you so do you think? I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Do you think? What do you think when people say, "Hey, that's that person's life. They're living their truth. That's how they live. Shouldn't it affect you?" What do you think about that?
Um, and they're right, man. I'm a strong guy too of mind your own yard, but I guess I get so bent out of shape when the playing field is not fair. That's all. I mean, I don't have a problem with you living the way you're living, but the playing field is not fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
So in a way, it does affect you because you feel that you're working hard to get somewhere, and someone else isn't doing nearly as much to get to a similar place.
A lot of someone else's,
A lot of someone
and
else's.
they're not trying to. The ones who don't want to be in that situation, I respect that because I don't have a problem with giving help
Yeah.
or giving assistance, but you give assistance uh, while someone is working on bettering their situation. But you have some others that just know how to play the system and they don't want to get better. They just want to keep taking the handouts.
I hear you.
To me, that's just not cool, man. Like you said, when they get a lot of people get these refunds and they don't do anything. A lot of them don't really do smart stuff with it. They go on vacation, they blow a lot of it, buy a lot of clothes, a lot of jewelry.
Yeah.
Being in the car industry myself, I see
Oh, you see it all the time, huh?
I see them walking up buying these little cash car lots, buying these cars, and keep them for about 6 months, and they
Yeah.
either break down or they're paying a tote to note type of thing. And those guys on those little lots, man, if you 30 minutes late, they come get their car.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Hey, so we're talking about finances in a way. We're kind of talking about the economy. You know what?
The lovely, how you doing?
The other day I was thinking, hey, the lovely. Real quick, let me just show some attention to the lovely. She's been commenting. She said, "Glad you're okay, Vince." Yeah, yep,
Appreciate it.
for sure. He appreciates it. The lovely said, "Tax refunds typically 8,000 to 10,000 on average." I'm below average, or at least in the gee. Yeah, and you don't get refunds, huh?
Hell no.
Well, have you ever got a refund? I mean, yeah, I'm sure, like at FedEx, maybe.
Yeah, years ago, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't get them now.
man. She also said Section 8 now allows you to be able to purchase a home in more upscale neighborhoods. You can also rent homes in more upscale neighborhoods. So that's what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Dang.
So that's
Hmm.
what I'm saying. It can be some $300,000 homes in this subdivision,
Yeah.
and you got one guy working at Budweiser paying his mortgage every week, every month, and then you got somebody staying next door that's not working at Budweiser and on government assistance and living in the same type of house.
What's this Section 8 sounds like, what's the cutoff? I mean, you
That's
probably
no
got to
answer.
be making like almost no money
I don't know,
to have
man.
Section 8,
That's a
huh?
good question. What is Section 8 as far as your income is what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have no idea. What's up, Luke? I don't know, man.
Hmm. Well, no, what I was gonna say though, so we're kind of talking about the economy a bit. I mean, we are. So I realized this the other day. I was kind of thinking, um, you remember in COVID, during COVID, we had those stimulus checks,
Right.
and they weren't big at all, $600 something. You probably didn't even get any, did you?
No.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't think so. so so what was your impression of what the stimulus check was for?
I thought it was supposed to compensate for people being out of work.
Okay. Okay. And most people I think gravitated towards that, like, oh, this is supposed to help me, if I'm out of work, but it's such little money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking, um, it's called the stimulus check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's stimulating something. What's it stimulating? The economy.
Right.
Right, and I don't think this was anything hidden. I don't think this is a conspiracy, but I think the way that it was presented to people was like, oh, hey, you know this is much needed relief, blah blah blah. That's like the PR, right?
Right. Right.
But really what it was just enough money to get you to leave your house and go spend it,
Yeah.
to stimulate the economy, because
Right.
we're what a capitalist
Mm-hmm.
economy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking that, I was like, oh, it finally kind of hit me. It's like, oh, stimulus check. It's for us to go spend, and so that companies that are losing money can have relief. Not really us,
Right.
is the companies, and then we're still in the economy. So I mean, our families and whoever, blah blah blah. Technically, that's supposed to circulate, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think everybody, a lot, like the masses, were focused on, oh, this is supposed to be relief
Yeah.
for individuals, but
Mm-hmm.
no, it's relief for companies. That just clicked for me the other day.
Well, you see what we initially what people like me and you was thinking. Yes, relief for us, and kind of compensate us while we're not working, type of thing. If you wasn't working,
Yeah,
but they was banking on those people like what you say. That's gonna take that $1,200 or whatever they gave them, go right out and put it right back in the economy.
right,
Go buy purses, go buy food, go buy well, not even food, because they was giving us food things at the time, but go buy clothes, go buy jewelry, go buy alcohol.
right.
And it worked. A lot of those people that they gave that money to, man, I mean,
Didn't keep it at all.
not at all. It was gone
Left the
like that.
house because we were stuck in the house because we were like, oh, COVID and everything, and not really getting paid as much or not at all. So
Mm-hmm.
then you get a $1,200, $600 check. If you ask me, the people they gave it to, because you didn't get it, you weren't in the range, but I suspect that the people in the range that they gave it to are more likely to go buy some luxury or excessive,
Some
product
bullshit.
if they have an extra $800 or something. They're
Right.
more likely. It's like the right. So it's like the
Hmm.
perfect amount, 1,200 here, 600 here to go out, get out of your house, put on a mask, go buy a mask, probably buy a
Hmm.
pack of masks because you're just buying stuff now. six
Oh
hundred
yeah, you got
dollars
an extra $600.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people were still getting paid from their jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, they was just taking that extra money and doing the most frivolous crap they can think about doing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and I think people that are in a little bit higher bracket, they don't, their mindset not the same.
Right. They're not gonna go spend that 600, 1,200 like that.
Right. Yeah, you gonna either say that and then see that, and the government don't want you to put that shit in the bank. They
No.
want you to spend it.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I'm not going out. I'm not buying jewelry. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying that. You know, so they know what they was doing, man. They know what they was doing. But you got a good point. The love says also the way that your government is trying to break down and do away with the middle class, so the rich will be richer and the poor will be a little bit more poor. I can see that. Vicky says the system is messed up, but it does affect the working class. This is taxpayers' money. And then she said, yes, definitely needs to be a cutoff. I totally agree, man. Exactly. It was for people to spend, keep the economy going, and keep business open. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, once you think it through, you're absolutely right. Y'all are absolutely right, man. That's what it was for, to keep the businesses going. Them people, they really don't care about, people, how people getting along.
Yeah.
You
No.
figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, the Love said that stimulus was actually an advancement of your income taxes. Hmm.
That's a
Did you know that?
twist. That's a funny way of twisting it.
You've heard that before?
I've heard it, but I don't think that was true though. Was it? Was it really an advancement? Like
I don't know.
I thought that was like a conspiracy or just like a funny way to twist it and like call it a different thing. But
I mean, the lovely did you know somebody income tax was lower that next year
yeah,
than it typically is? I don't know. I have no idea, man. When it comes to that crap,
it's interesting.
no. But it's again, like I said, man. We'll put this on the bed, but taxes. We're here. We're here.
Tax season.
My tax guy, man. He typically, I have to get all my crap together, man, and I try to get in there right before the extension because some of the moves that I make, they will. Those are, and I'm trying to make certain. If I'm trying to make certain moves with certain companies, those are some of the questions they ask. Like, did you file your taxes on time?
Mm-hmm.
So I typically try to not do the whole late thing, is to file my taxes on time. But I let him get all those. Like, his office is flooded right now with
Yeah,
I mean, wall to wall
yeah,
people, man. He's probably working from 7 to 10 at night with people
yeah,
just coming in, and because this is his big time.
yeah.
This is
So
where he
you
make
you
his big
take your
dollar.
time getting your stuff
Yeah,
together. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah. Because I have to get stuff from a lot of different areas. I have companies
yeah,
that does my payroll for the restaurant, and the stuff for the trucking. I just have to sit down and go through it, and it's just a lot, man. It's a lot.
yeah.
I don't look forward to it at all, bro.
I hear you.
Hmm. Most
Uh, sh-
people receive stimulus were making under 50,000 a year, which he was a majority of low income, and these were the people you saw in the malls and out shopping.
yep,
Yeah, and they're putting
yep.
that money back in the economy. Jimmy said you had to report stimulus checks as income.
Yeah. I did have to put the stimulus check on the tax return. I mean, not
Mm,
the whatever tax form.
right. It's it's something. It's something, man. I just I like to get through it and and not have to deal with that for the rest of the year.
Man.
Freaking taxes.
So you don't do like quarterly taxes?
I yeah, I do on the restaurant, but on the trucking, man, I'm still not as disciplined. I still do it, but I need to do it. I need to just allow a company to do the trucking as well instead of
Mm,
me trying to do it myself.
mm.
Um,
Is that do they typically charging you an arm and a leg for that or?
they charge you.
Oh,
Um, yeah, it's called Paychecks. Is the company that I use for the restaurant. Yeah, they charge you, man. Nothing's free, bro.
yeah.
Nothing. Um,
Yeah.
so it's just, I mean, it's just you just have to get it done.
Yeah.
Nowhere around it. Just has to have to get it done. Um, yeah. So like I said, ladies, beware, cause there's gonna be a lot of guys out hunting for you. If you in that, see, and what you'll see, BJ, you'll see little guys, smaller guys, and they'll be walking through the mall with some big gals.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and you're like, man, what's up? But she be having a crap
Sugar
load of
mama.
money, man.
Sugar mama.
Got about 10,000 in her pocket on a Monday. Come Friday, she got about 3,000 left.
Mm.
Cause she done ran through that money. Oh, they balling out of control. They eating at the best restaurants. I mean, he's getting brand new clothes, upscale, Tom Ford. Uh,
Never had Gucci in his life. Got
never
Gucci though.
had. Well, now I get it once a year.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
them guys, man,
yeah,
they about as slick as the ladies who get the who know how to play the system. Them guys, they
yeah,
out there to play the players.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, out there to play the players, man.
Mm-mm.
Have you what's your take on some of this crap when they be talking about these clones? This is getting more and more, man. I had a conversation with somebody and they was talking about a clone and uh how that didn't actually look like that person. And I'm like, man, come on, man, don't fall for that crap.
Yeah, people are going pretty far with that. I think they've called LeBron a clone. They've called Michael Jackson a clone. Damar
Will
Hamlin's
Smith,
the most lately. Will
yeah, the
Smith.
more handling is most lately, the latest
Man,
one.
it's always when somebody goes away, comes back, and they look a little different. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're rich. They
Yeah.
they, they probably look better. They
Mm-hmm.
probably got smoother skin or something. They probably even got Botox or something.
Mm-hmm.
They got a physical trainer or blah blah all that. Like so, they come back looking a little different in the spotlight, and all of a sudden, people like sprinkle this clone salt in the
Yeah.
conversation. Oh my gosh, that's not Will
It's
Smith.
not
That's
Will
not
Smith.
Damar Hamlin.
Yeah. Look
He's
at
not even
man. Look at.
walking the same way. Look, he's
Mhm.
not showing this side of his face. Why isn't he showing that side of his face?
A lot of people, man, be. I've heard people on videos and they be like serious about that, dude.
Completely serious. Blows my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, this is the thing though. Outside of that, like let's talk about real clone stuff. You know how they've been able to like clone, I think it was like a sheep or something like that.
So it's proven that they've been able to clone a sheep.
I believe, yeah. Full grown, like they were able to like I think like it grew up. I don't know how they cloned it. Maybe they cloned like a sample of it and it grew into the full grown. But I don't know. But yes,
See, I
apparently,
have to know how they did it, man. I mean, I don't have to know like scientifically, but I
yeah,
gotta know. Okay, what did they do? What how did they start it? At least I have to know something because just by them saying, they cloned the sheep.
Um, they've all. Oh, okay. I found it. And they also do this actively right now with dogs. They will take some DNA of your dog, and
Hmm.
if when your dog dies, they can create another dog of the exact DNA. So there's a sheep named Dolly, and Dolly was cloned from a mammary gland. I think that's mammary, isn't that like nipple or something? I don't know. Anyways, a chest. I don't know. I think that's somewhere in there. So they were cloned from a single cell taken from an adult ewe. I'm guessing that's a sheep. A ewe. I
Hmm.
don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
is a sheep, female.
Okay. Cool. So what they did was they used electrical pulses to fuse that cell with an unfertilized egg cell and blah blah blah
And
and
they
yeah
what do they keep it in a jar? They keep it in under a chicken.
and
They keep it just put it in the bed. I mean, what
well
does it start at? What does it start growing?
they okay, they placed it inside of a sheep, and one became pregnant, and then Dolly was born. So the clone was placed inside of a living sheep, a ewe, and
Okay, so it's like artificial insemination. It's
yeah,
not really like cloning.
yeah. Well, I mean, but it's an exact replica of what it came from, so it is cloning. It was just born naturally.
Hmm. I don't get it, man. I still don't get it, bro. I still don't get it. I'm thinking
Well,
if you saying a clone, they take something from that and put it in a microwave, and 3 years later, some shit like that, you got a little Bijan
but
start growing.
I think they do have that too, like an artificial uterus where the like babies can be born inside of this bag.
Hmm.
I think they have that too. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure I saw
well,
a
the
picture of
way
that.
we're talking about it, then LeBron, Will Smith,
No, yeah.
they can't be.
Can't
Damar
possibly.
Hamlin, they can't be.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
people, stop it with this foolishness. I'm gonna let
Yeah.
you read some of this crap the Lovely is putting out, man.
All right. The Lovely said young cloning is real and they have been doing it for years. It's not new. They now have what you call body sleeves. Look it up, BJ. You can buy yourself a new body and download your consciousness on it. Cloning is real. They have been doing it for years. Oh, she said the same thing twice. Okay. um I don't know about that. You can buy yourself a new body and download your consciousness on it. I saw a series. I saw a TV series like that. It was called uh, Black Carbon or something like that, or New Carbon. I don't know, but it's on Netflix, and and basically it's that exact same premise where you it's in the future. Oh, it's called Altered Carbon, and it's in the future, and your consciousness is like this little chip in your head or brain or whatever, and you can wear whatever sleeve, whatever body you want, as long as you're rich enough to buy it. So like if you get into a horrible car accident, unfortunately you don't have any money to get a new sleeve, the government hands you like a random like kind of government sleeve, so you could end up in just whatever the government can hand you. Like it's a funny like yeah. um but anyways, that sounds like what she said came right out of that series. You got to watch that. It's called Altered Carbon. You
Oh
might
my
like that.
goodness, man. Yeah, you
Like
had to
it.
shoot. I like that type of crap, man. You had to
You
shoot
like
me.
that?
Yeah, I like to see what these. I mean, it's bull jive to me, but
Yeah, yeah.
no matter what, cause it's TV. But I still, check it out.
Man, man. Oh, you know what? You know who Anthony Mackie is?
Yeah.
He is one of the guys, the one of the main characters. So like in the first season, he's somebody different, but then by the second or third season, it's Anthony Mackie, but it's like the same guy in a different sleeve.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. The main character changes bodies, but anyways, Let's keep going. You should watch that. Toyota said, you know, they take our DNA at birth. That's why a lot of women are doing home birth, not in hospitals.
Hmm.
What do you think about
Well,
home
if they
birth?
take our
I'm sorry.
DNA at birth, I don't know if they take our DNA at birth, or have they always taken our DNA at birth? Because I know now I'm a Law and Order fan, Toyo, straight Law and Order fan. I've watched every episode. I love them to death, and a lot of times they can't prove something unless they can get your DNA. So if they
Right.
took it at birth, they'll just be able to go and say, okay, he was born in Tyler at this hospital. Let me just go and retrieve his DNA to see if he murdered this woman or murdered this dude. But they can't
Hmm.
do that. They gotta either get your DNA
Right.
from you, like you have to volunteer to get your DNA, get a warrant for your DNA,
Yeah.
or they have to some kind of way trick you into drinking a drink and get your DNA like
Yeah.
that.
Or like you had like some previous interaction where they already have your fingerprints
Already
or your
had it.
DNA.
But
Yeah.
if they took it at birth, then they already got it. Why they got to trick me and get it? You just go get it.
So I just Googled it and I do see that there's a statement here. The DNA of virtually every newborn in the United States is collected and tested soon after birth.
Mm. Since when?
Since let's see. These articles say 2010. So let me see. Hmm. I'll keep looking.
Cool. It says that Shannon Briggs. No, Shannon Briggs not here, bro.
Let's
Shannon Briggs
see.
not here. The
Shannon Briggs, the boxer.
yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh man.
The lover said they took the genes from the sheep and they tweaked it them a little. They tweaked them a little and made another sheep identical to it.
Hmm.
Made it how? Again, how did they make it? Did they put it in a bottle? Did it just pop out right then, the same size, like Tabitha on I
No.
Dream of Jeannie? I mean,
She's talking
Big
about the
Witch.
same. She's talking about the same case. It had to be naturally born, naturally birthed.
So you had to wait so many years and then it came. That's what she's saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Levy says it's not artificial insemination. It is cloning. They take your genes and make an identical version of the sheep. Hey man, do you know for the longest? Remember I told you my light. How do I turn my light up on my? I couldn't
Laptop.
see this shit, man.
Are you? I knew you were. I thought maybe you need glasses or something.
I
I knew
mean,
you were like
I mean,
that.
I do need glasses, but I knew it wasn't that bad, man. I just couldn't see it because it was so dark, and I was like, damn. So man, when you told me, man, I turned that shit up, man. It look like outside now, man.
Oh man, that's
It's
good.
crazy.
That's
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna read everybody's stuff now, man. I'm feeling
Ah.
like crazy. Lucy, I need to get me one damn this pain. I need to get me one damn this pain.
What?
He's saying he need to get him a clone, I guess, because he in pain,
Oh
body in pain.
man. Let's
So you
see
ever say
here.
Vince, TV tells real life. No, they don't. That's why it's TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Lou said they take the placenta and harvest the blood for a multitude of purposes. Mm. The
Hmm.
letter said Khloe Kardashian did it, and so have other celebrities.
Did
Uh,
what? Cloned? Clone themselves?
I think she's talking about the baby thing. I'm hoping, man. I don't know. She ain't Khloe Kardashian ain't clone nothing.
Let's
Mm.
see. They don't make it known. The Lovely said they take your DNA every time you go to the hospital. That's your urine, your blood, your saliva. When you sign the papers to check into the hospital, it says they own your DNA. Ah, is that true?
See, I didn't know that. I thought DNA was something separate than
Yeah.
blood and urine. I
Well,
don't know though.
well, no. I mean, that's how That's how, in all your forensic shows that you said you've seen, like,
Mhm.
they check DNA through saliva, semen, blood, urine,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
um, but I didn't know that. Like, isn't there a HIPAA thing going on? Like, I still don't
Could
think
be.
they have access to what the hospital has.
Right.
Yeah, I still think, like you said, Vince, I still think they have to like find their own way to get your DNA.
That's why they be like, we got to get a warrant for your DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that possible? A warrant for your DNA?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
If you don't give it up voluntarily and they think that that's what they need, yeah, and you're not in the system,
Mm,
they can give you a warrant and take your damn DNA.
dang.
The love said they don't have to trick you anytime you go to the hospital or give okay your saliva, feces, urine, blood. They have your DNA. Hey, come on, man. Shannon Bridge looking old these days. Yep, I am, bro. I'm all punched out too, Doc. All punched out. Trust
Sh-
me.
Shannon Briggs is he's got what does he say? Champ, way to go, champ, or something. What is he? Something like that. I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I can't remember.
He's got a saying that he has.
Yeah.
Um, the Lovely said they placed genes into an incubator until it becomes a fetus, and then they implant that fetus into another sheep. So then I guess it's born after that. So
Mm.
for some part, it is in a microwave, like you said.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, how do they do it? Do they put it in? I mean, but how? I wonder how long it has to stay in that incubator. Like years? Like a takes for a person to grow up?
No, I mean, if it's waiting for it to become a fetus, that's not very long at all. But then, for the whole birth process, however long it takes, I guess, a sheep to give birth.
Mm-hmm.
But going with what you're saying, yeah, it's impossible then for Damar Hamlin to be a clone if his clone would be probably not even born yet. His clone would probably be 2 months pregnant, 1 month, 1 month fetus, 1 month, like, I don't
Yeah,
know, something like something like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So y'all stop acting like they can't do what they want. They can't do but what they can. They can't
Who's
do, man.
they? Who's they?
We'll go with this day again, huh, Bijan?
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy, man. So listen, man. The other day, Shannon kind of tripped me out, man. He be talking about LeBron James and LeBron is the best and LeBron this, LeBron that. So he actually goes to the game the other day and he gets dang near into a physical altercation with some players from the Memphis Grizzlies, man. Because of some said something, but I don't know. I think this little love he got for LeBron is kind of is a little different. It's a little different. I mean, you finna fight. I would think he might have had a bit too much to drink to be
Yeah.
acting like that. But yeah, he was talking crap to um, a few of the players. Ja Morant, daddy came, was talking noise to him. But I mean, it's just he made a public apology to uh, the players and LeBron for embarrassing him and stuff like that, man. That just was
It's
that
just
was pretty
showing out
crazy.
at the NBA.
Showing out, man. Showing out to where, people was paying attention to him and not paying attention to the game.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw a photo LeBron posted of him. I didn't know. So I guess LeBron was poking fun at him. I didn't even realize that. I thought uh thought he was
I don't
saying
know if he
something.
poking fun at him now, because Shannon, like, he really got a man crush on LeBron, man.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, he's
maybe he.
always
Yeah.
LeBron this, LeBron that, LeBron is this, LeBron is that. Like, come on, man. You embarrassing yourself.
LeBron. Here, I got a photo. I got a photo of what he looked like at that game you just brought up. Um, wait a minute. Oh yeah, here we are.
Yeah, man.
What is he doing?
Those sweaters right there, man, are supposed to be super expensive.
They're ugly. I've seen an
They
up
they
close
are.
photo.
But a lot of those guys are wearing those sweaters like that. They're supposed to be super. I don't know what they are, but Zeke Elliott had one similar on, and my brother-in-law said it was $1,500. I don't know.
$1,500 sweater.
Yeah, but I don't see the I don't see it. But those guys got money to burn, man. So who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
I
Oh
love to
yeah.
say
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
what you see.
I was just gonna pull up. I guess this is a slightly better shot of that of how he. I think this is the photo LeBron posted. So,
Mhm.
of him, being aggressive
Yeah,
in his expensive, ugly sweater.
I know.
Apparently,
I know.
yeah.
It ought to be against the law to have a fight in that type of sweater.
Yeah, I mean that's a quilt. He's wearing a quilt. That's a quilt.
Yeah, a heavy one, but equipped
Yeah.
nonetheless.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
the love say, BJ, you can walk into any hospital, read the forms before you sign them. It will tell you they collect and keep your DNA. It stays in the incubator for a few weeks to a month till it becomes a fetus, just like a woman having a baby. Hmm.
Hello, hello, hello.
And then what? Do they take it out
That's what
once
she
it's?
said. She said they take the fetus and then put it inside of the uterus of a sheep, a female sheep,
Mm-hmm.
and now that sheep is pregnant. If the sheep, I guess, doesn't reject the fetus, I assume it has to like it's the body has to accept it just like any other organ or invasive thing in the body.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a lot to be doing, and for them, Vince, he can't tell me that they're not trying. Like whoever is able to do this,
Mm-hmm.
scientists, you can't tell me they're not trying to go like offshore and try this with actual people that are willing to do it. Like you went this far with the sheep.
Yeah.
You may not want to do it in the country, but definitely sounds like an experiment they'd go do on an island.
Right. Could be, man. You right. I think they have better chance at doing it like the guys in what movie Key and Peele did. Just do it like they did, man.
What movie?
The movie they had where they was taking the white people that was old and they was um they was taking you had your older white people and then you had a younger athletic black person and then you was inserting something. So now
Are you
these
talking
white
about Get Out?
get out, yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Key and Pill. It was just Jordan Pill, just Pill.
Okay, just pick which one is which.
So Jordan Pill is the shorter one. Key
Oh,
is the
okay.
taller one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Jordan Peele, he's the one that's doing all these horror films. So he did Get Out, he did Us. What was the last one? I don't know. It's the last one, but yeah.
I mean, his stuff is about the same thus far. All his stuff is kind of the same. Kind of like, you know, Tyler Perry. All his stuff is basically the same.
Just
You got some gay guy who was been married, and and then the woman, his turns out his sister is a drug addict. Nobody knew because she's a doctor, but she been getting high until she can't no more, and then they find out. And then you got the grandma trying to hold everything together. You know what I mean? Now Jordan
yeah.
Peele, his stuff be um, aliens coming down out the sky and take the little black girl back up in the spaceship, and
That's the latest one. Yeah, what's the name of that one?
I don't know. That's the one with the little Kiki girl in it,
Yeah,
right?
Kiki Palmer. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, his stuff is what shock factor. So yeah, and Get Out, it was like this whole whoa. Um, it's like some hypnotic racism stuff. Like they're like hypnotizing black people, and then and then Us, it was like whoa, there's clones of you living under you.
Mm-hmm.
All of his stuff is like Twilight Zone style, which is
Right.
funny because he hosted Twilight Zone. recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I'm not watching it,
The,
but yeah.
the lady said she had 3 children, and I've read those hospital forms. I know for a fact they own your DNA, and especially with women, they take your placenta, use it in cosmetic companies, STEM research. Hmm,
Hmm. Interesting.
that is interesting. Very interesting. Um,
Wow.
I don't know a lot about that stuff, man. But I mean, if you one of those people, man, you like to ride with the conspiracy crap, that's fine.
Live
Again,
your life.
you ain't hurting nobody, so just do you. But it just kind of kills me when you have somebody really talking about it aggressively and trying to make you believe, that wasn't even Damar Hamlin that's been walking around.
Oh man, they sound so dumb when they just and they sound like they have so much conviction. Like they never
Mhm.
believed anything more in their lives.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Man,
crazy.
yeah. Not a fan, not a fan.
No, not at all. Not at all, bro. You you working tomorrow?
Yeah, I
Going
am.
in office?
Is tomorrow special?
No,
Oh.
no, no. I
Oh.
just know you get to work from home sometimes. So
Well, I
uh,
mean, I was sick, but typically
yeah, you
our
sound a lot better too. By the way,
yeah, I mean, I still got like a you hear that? Yeah, gross.
Mm.
I don't know
Yeah,
why I did that.
I don't
But
either.
but
Yeah,
sorry, just had to make a point.
you made it.
No, we typically get to work from home about like 2 days a week, but if I'm sick, then yeah, that extends.
Right, right, man. So we got Valentine's Day coming up,
Oh
and
yeah.
I was reading. No, I was looking at the news or something on the video. I was looking at something, and it was saying that credit card debt right now is at an all-time high, man. It's never been this high. People just with credit card and
It
credit
makes
card debt.
sense. I'll take that.
They said a lot of people have been using their credit cards to actually pay their bills. So although we was talking about them feeding the economy with the stimulus, people are still in major debt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still in major debt to where they're now going to their credit card and they've gotten, really overboard with the credit cards.
Mhm.
20, 30, $40,000 in credit card debt, man. So
Yeah, I mean, there's inflation, bad investment things, all those scams and stuff with
mhm,
crypto or NFTs. What else? There's other things. Just in general, bad financial planning. There's a lot of that going
right,
around.
right.
I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense.
And now you got the Valentine's Day coming up, man. So
Hey, Valentine's, is that a stimulus holiday?
they say that's the number two most expensive holiday ever.
Well, what's the number one? Christmas?
Nope. Mother's
Ah.
Day.
Oh, of course. Of course. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother's Day, Valentine's, then Christmas, man. Ain't
Sheesh.
that something?
Sheesh.
And I mean, if you're in a certain situation, then and if you're one of the fellas, because I mean, this all these that's I mean, it's a female's holiday. I'm sorry, Xavier, a ladies' holiday, and hopefully you have a lady who, if your ends are not stretching as long as they typically stretch, to be okay, with you skipping this year, or do you have any suggestions for a moderate Valentine's gift for your lady?
Hmm.
Perhaps.
Well, what I would say, and I'm in a different tax bracket. um, I definitely think just some flowers and and a nice dinner at home. A nice dinner at home, but different.
And what type of
Do a
bread you
little.
talking about, man? For that.
I don't know. I say max 200. Let's say
Are you
200.
freaking kidding me? I
Yeah,
said
yeah,
moderate, man.
yeah. That is moderate.
Look here, man.
People will go way overboard.
Can anybody listening give a moderate if your dude and bread is not stacked up to
What's
what
moderate? fifty
was
dollars.
normally is. I thought BJ could give one for everybody, and this clown said $200, man.
What's moderate?
I'm
50.
thinking $15.
Whoa, that's not moderate.
That is moderate, man. If
No, it
you
is not.
if you struggling, but you still want to get your lady something, first of all, you should hope that you have a lady to say, I know times are hard right now,
Mm.
boo. Um, so don't even trip on this Valentine's stuff. You know what I'm saying? My Valentine's every day. But if you have to, or if you're a lady and you just have to have something, or if you're a guy and you just say, man, I just want to give my lady something. Because like I said, it's for the ladies, man. It's not for guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Give not me, but give some suggestions on something moderate, not nothing crazy like BJ talking about $200. I'm thinking along the lines of somebody who can't spare $20.
All right, y'all. Bring in, pouring your ideas. $20 ideas. $20 and
$20 where
less.
your gal will be okay with, and it's not gonna get you kicked out the sack for a week.
While we wait for a few of those, I will say, let me readjust. Now that you told me what the budget was, let
This
me
clown said
readjust.
$200, man.
Well, I'm thinking 200, but okay. Let me readjust. 15, $20. All right. I think what this person needs to do is prepare a week beforehand. Okay. If they only got 15, $20, what they do have is a cell phone that has access to all sorts of learning material on the internet. Learn how to give your girl a massage. Learn how to say something sexy in Spanish. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Learn where maybe learn a new move in the bedroom, a new position. Go search the library of positions.
You can get
And
that on porn. Watching porn.
I mean, yeah, so I'm saying you get all that for free, and then you
Mm-hmm.
spend your $15 or $20 on,
Mm-hmm.
like, just like a card or a single rose or something, and then you break out all that stuff that you learned.
Okay, now that's more like it. The $200 flowers and dinner, that's traditional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
lovely said Bill Gates is in India right now sterilizing women and then having them sell them their uterus for $200. This
What?
is all over social media. The women in India are asking for help from the U.S.
What? What do you?
The lovely said most of the cloning facilities are in Guantanamo Bay. Look it up, BJ.
What? Guantanamo Bay, where they're doing the torture?
Toyota said fact check those holiday. I think Halloween is one of the top. I don't know about that, man. Like I said, it typically is Valentine's, Mother's Day, and Christmas. Kavana said, "Do guys really want things for Valentine's Day?" No, I don't think so. Most
No,
guys they don't be tripping on that.
no.
Um, if so, what are some of the things? Most guys don't want anything for Valentine's Day, but if you just want to get your guy something, knock out the light bill for the month, or pay his car note for the month, or something. He would
Ah,
love you for that. He would
ah.
love you. Don't bring him no flowers, none of that crap. Do something that's gonna take a little bit off of him.
Can you imagine if that turned into the standard where on Valentine's Day it's like a known thing that you give your man, ladies give their men like bill money or pay like a bill or something? That would be wild.
Yeah, that would be wild. But a lot of guys would be happy, man. Most guys get excited just for recognition
Oh
and
yeah.
and 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 just for for their lady to show them that they notice them, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or they appreciate them, or you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
just they that it doesn't take much for a dude. It doesn't take much at all. Just to recognize me a little bit, pay attention to me a little bit,
Yeah.
you know. And when I say a little bit, most of them want to be give me a little bit and then you can go on.
Yeah.
You
Go
know,
on. Go on.
yeah, you don't have to smother me. Give me a little bit and then you can keep moving.
I was gonna say one of the things for Valentine's Day would be like leave me alone, but I didn't want
I mean, but
to.
he gonna want some back,
I mean, yeah,
you
yeah,
know. But that later on, but I mean, like I said, those are some very attractive gifts for a guy. Well, I know you got to pay the car insurance coming up, so I'll knock that out for you.
hello.
Man, that dude might turn car wheels all the way down the street, man. Just for that. The lover said they are now taking the foreskin. Oh my God, BJ, listen to this. They are now taking the foreskin of circumcised little boys and putting it in cosmetics and face cream. Look up foreskin face cream, BJ.
Now this one is true. The other, I don't know about the other ones. I would have to see, but this one is true. Like celebrities even talk about it. It's like they literally use foreskin in some products. It's like a
Mm.
known. This is a known thing. It's not a conspiracy. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I've never heard that. Xavier said $20. You need to be single. See, she's one of them. You gonna get kicked out for
Mm,
getting her $20 gift.
man.
You gonna get kicked out. KB say he can be creative, cook dinner, make a card of something like a little third grader. Because I'm your girl, I know how your money is. So KB saying, just cook me dinner.
Yeah,
Just cook me dinner. I got that. I
yeah,
can dig that. Cook
yeah.
whatever you can cook as a guy that she would like. Cook her dinner
That's
and
funny.
make her
She
a
said,
card.
"Make a card." That's
Then make a
funny.
card. Yeah.
That's funny.
He actually wouldn't want to make no card, man.
No.
Cause that shit seems so lame. Like what the hell? But I guess if you just write on a piece of paper, you know how I usually write a note,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah,
write a
yeah,
love letter
yeah, yeah.
type thing,
Oh yeah.
something like that. But most women would probably ball that shit up and dunk that shit in the trash
Dunk. Okay.
can.
Alley oop. All right. Her
The
when a
lover say,
girlfriend walks in. Alley oop.
yeah.
All right.
The lover
The
say people
lovely.
are living off of credit cards right now. They've been doing it now. More people know how to do it by watching YouTube. KV said $20. Make some spaghetti, get a single rose, then massage and rub feet. Okay, see that's what I'm saying. Something like that, man. Where you can get away with the $20 now, Xavier. If somebody made you some spaghetti,
Mm-hmm.
got you a single red rose, and massaged and rubbed your feet, you know what I'm saying, and took you around the world at
Massage
the
those
end of
feet.
the night. At the end of the night, they go ahead and take you around the world.
Get them
Is
toes.
that cool? Are you cool with that? The love said a lot of people have caught up their bill when we're in shutdown for 1 year. And then she said flowers, love letter, bottle of wine, massage, etc. Now, once you get the flowers and the bottle of wine, you may exceed your $20 limit.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, unless you get some flowers from a homeless dude outside and a bottle of wine, a bottle of wild Irish rose from the gas station, if both of y'all gonna be sick on, I think that ain't gonna stay under the $20 budget.
I mean, you could probably get some Taylor port and some. I don't know where you're gonna get the flowers from. Yeah. Yeah. Under a highway, probably. Those
Probably
people
so,
selling.
man. Because you go in the
Nah, they don't
store,
even sell those.
because if you go in the store, you go 13
Yeah.
bucks at least.
Yeah.
something like that. So you're
You
gonna have to
might be
wine.
able to barter with those women standing on the side of the like highway intersection. You might be able to barter, get those flowers for $5.
I don't think so, bro. I don't even think they speak English, man.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I just see them
probably
sometimes.
not.
You
No,
know,
you're right. What you said is accurate. I mean, that's who's out there.
right? And they ain't. I mean, it ain't like they working for themselves. They selling for somebody. So you come
Mm-hmm.
up short with that flower money if you want to.
Mm-mm.
It's a problem, crumb sweller.
uh, $5. You came back with
Yeah.
$5.
Lou said Walgreens and some gas stations sell single roses.
They got the right
Hmm.
idea.
So you would have to get a single rose. You can't get flowers.
A
You
single
got to get a
rose
single rose for $2.
and some Taylor port.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you come showing up to your gal with a single rose, one rose, bam. Hey baby, happy Valentine's Day, boo.
A love letter. You forgot the love letter.
With the love letter, bam. I got your love letter. Wrote your name on it in crayon on the outside, just to make it sexy. Boom, there you go. And
Little cheap bottle
I
of
got
wine
some wine from the dollar store, $3. Some booms phone.
and rub her shoulders a little bit, you know?
There you go.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. And then, for the end of the night, you be doing the boogie.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's
Maybe
see.
it's a picnic can be under $20 wine and cheese. Yeah. Again, it just depends on what kind of wine because some of that wine you can't stomach.
Yeah, no.
If you get that wine too cheap, man, it's gonna have your bowl guts.
Mm, mm.
You don't
Syrup.
want
You're
them
drinking
problems.
syrup.
Yeah, you don't want
Yeah.
them problems.
Ugh.
That ain't gonna be sexy at the end of the night.
No.
Lou say the colors of the rose means different things. Okay. See, Lou on it, man. I don't know any of this. Was
Oh,
you
no,
aware of
no,
that? The color of the
no,
rose means
I didn't know
something?
that. I had no idea.
Yeah. I don't either. I ain't know that. I wonder how much those white roses cost that Beyonce and her guy got Nicki Minaj.
Huh.
White roses. Got some white roses.
I've never even seen a white rose in a store, actually.
I haven't either.
So yeah, that's a good point you made.
They're not gonna sell them in the store, man. We don't want to come off, like we don't know nothing, me and you, because we both saying like, what the hell, where you get some white roses at?
Yeah.
But we really don't know where you get white roses at.
Yeah.
That's what Beyonce and her guy got Nicki Minaj, man. So you probably gotta order them.
You know what? Let me act educated. If I'm trying to get my girl some flowers and I'm trying to do it right, I'm not gonna go to the store. I'm gonna go to one of those places that sells flowers. I don't know the name of it. Starts with a botanist.
1-800-Flowers, man.
1-800-Flowers.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Lou says Central Market sells them. The hell is that?
I don't know.
It's a grocery store.
I thought you knew. Oh, a florist.
Oh,
He said it's a
florist.
florist. I thought you knew what Central Market was. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's in Houston. Apparently, it's off of Westheimer. Huh. Huh. We've never heard of this place. Apparently, here. Let me show you. Now I gotta go. Just
You know how many white roses, me and BJ getting.
Yeah, for real.
Been getting in the past.
Check this out. You ever been there? Apparently, it's a store like with a bunch of plants and things, and I don't know what else they sell. Lewis Money. Oh, it's a grocery store that sells everything. Apparently, off of Westheimer. Dang, I didn't even know we had something like that. Houston is a big place. All right.
Jerry said 1-800-Flowers. Your $20 budget is busted. Yeah, you can't dial that number for $20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about $800?
Yeah. But it's Lou said, y'all got to step your game up.
Uh,
Yeah. I mean, that's why, we asking for everybody to know, man. If you running short, everybody's game is on everybody not at game not up like your Luke. Somebody game is still in elementary school, man. I done been knocked down in elementary school.
he taught me something. I'm actually gonna do that this Valentine's. I'm gonna get the rose that has the color that means a certain thing, and then I'm gonna be like, "Hey, did you know this rose means this?" Yeah, yeah. Different roses have different, colors and different
Okay,
meanings.
okay. See,
That's
that's
going.
what this whole segment was about, man.
Yeah.
Somebody hipping us to some things that can be done on a smaller scale. However, you have to make sure that your gal. Now, if you got a gal, now what's gonna happen if you give your gal some cheap ass roses, and then she look at you like what the rest of it is, what the
Yeah.
rest
What
of the
else?
stuff.
Are
Yeah,
we going anywhere? That's it. Are we doing
yeah,
anything?
yeah. So check
No.
this out. On one of my favorite shows, man, Modern Family, right?
Oh yeah, you love Modern Family.
I love Modern Family. I haven't watched it in a while, but anyway, so Jay made his lady a bunny when took this class at the ceramic class. So he made her a bunny.
Cool.
He, he made her a bunny, man, a little ceramic bunny.
Yeah.
Because when he first met her, he used to call her bunny. So he thought that was cool. So he
Yeah.
go and take this class to learn how to do this to make her the ceramic bunny. Hands her the bunny, and she look at it. Oh, okay. So where's my gift? And then before he could say anything, she was like, oh, it must be inside. So she takes the bunny,
No.
man, and slams it on the ground, breaks it.
Man.
Yeah, because she
I
thought maybe
thought,
it was a ring or something inside the bunny.
dang, I actually thought that was a good gift too. And she gonna she
He
gonna
thought it was
smash it
too.
like it's a pinata.
She smashed it because she thought her real shit was inside.
Empty.
He walked out crying, man.
Maybe I should watch that show.
He
Maybe
walked
I should
out
watch
crying
that.
and said, that stupid jeweler, he forgot to put it in there. Yeah. The lover said you can get flowers at Walmart for $6 and a bottle of wine for $6 at the grocery store. Okay, that's $12. KB said, dang, bro and BJ, what are some of your past Valentine's gifts you given out?
Don't ask me.
Since
Don't
this
wanna know.
ain't about me and BJ, we just trying to help other people. That's
Yep.
all. Yeah.
Yep. Putting
We-
ourselves in other people's shoes.
Yeah. The lover said you can get a small bush of flowers at Walmart for $6. Oh, okay. No. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Sounds good.
But you know what nobody said, man? And I think this is past time. None of the ladies said anything about candy.
Not a single one.
Not a single one. Nobody has mentioned candy. These whole suggestions, nobody's mentioned candy. So I don't even think they need to take that off the shelf.
Yeah, yeah.
Only thing-
Y'all are health conscious.
They health conscious, man. We have make dinner, buy flowers, buy wine, make cards,
Massage.
Nobody said anything about candy. So there you go. You don't need to go buy no candy. I don't think nobody wants candy no more.
Man. Forget the candy. Forget the vacation. They didn't say vacation.
Didn't say vacation. Didn't say ring.
Didn't
That
say
used
ring.
to be a big one.
Man.
Ring. But we saying under $20. I
Right.
Yeah, I bet if we stretch it out to, $400, $500,
Right.
We probably get some rings in there.
Yeah, we didn't ask them what would be their ideal Valentine's.
Yeah.
If he just went all out on you, had an endless budget.
20,000. If he had 20,000, just whatever you want to do, baby. I got 20 large. I'm gonna run through that real quick. I want to hear real quick from KV, the lovely Xavier, real quick. If your budget could be 50,000. Now this is a test, BJ. I want to hear what this. I want to hear this. If your budget could be 50,000 for your ideal Valentine's gift, what would it be? And go. $50,000 budget, whatever you wanted, and within your $50,000 limit. What would you want for Valentine's Day?
Xavier, she came out real quick. She said, "Invest, save, and a vacation." I don't think can they
So
get anything?
invest. Be more specific.
Yeah,
Invest, save, and a vacation. So only thing specific she said is vacation.
right.
But I mean, I like it. I see where she going. I just, uh,
Like I think a gift would be instead of just giving you money, it's like if he's like, "Yeah, I put 20,000 into an IRA for you," or I put this into a stock
well,
or
BJ,
whatever.
I want them to say, man. I don't want you to
Right.
give no suggestions,
Yeah.
bro.
Zip.
KV said one year someone made a donation and had a tree planted in her name.
Cool.
The letter said white roses are very expensive. They start at $100 for two. Wow. Those are not sold in stores. You have to go to a flower shop. Xavier says stocks or property to start with. Okay. I mean, that's kind of where I was hoping y'all went.
Yeah.
Something of that nature. But I mean, come on now, let's keep it funky. You know you want something.
Yeah.
You know you want
50,000.
something. Yeah, 50,000. You ain't gonna be just like, If you do, I mean that's great, but
You're going to the jeweler and doing your vacation and saving and stocks and all that.
Yeah, because you got a $50,000 budget.
Yeah.
You got a $50,000 budget.
Vacation.
I've heard invest. I've heard
Mhm.
vacation. Nobody else is saying nothing. They don't want.
Vacation doesn't even have to take up 10,000 of that.
I mean, you can go Bora Bora for about 7,000, 8,000 a piece.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm saying that's a high end joint. So you can go to the
I
Maldives
get
for
you.
under 10 grand
I hear you.
for two people. So yeah, you still playing with 40 grand.
Bam.
I still haven't seen what I would say was in the way I feel is a great way of thinking.
Oh, we got one. KV said, I'd love them to say they'd pay off a car or pay on it.
Okay, now it's coming in, man, and that's exactly what I was thinking. KV said pay off a car or pay on it. Vicky said I would pay off my house with 40 and take a vacation with 10. That's freaking amazing, bro. That is freaking amazing right there. That's exactly what I was hoping, somebody said. Take something and make their life just easier. You know what I'm saying? Pay the house off and then still go play with 10 grand on a vacation, bro. You can't beat it. That is super, super, super smart. For real. I think anyway. KB the same with the pay a car off or pay on it. 50 grand, KB, you should be good. You should be by that time, you should be able to get your car paid off. Or definitely pay a big chunk of it on there.
What? With 50,000? I don't think the lovely answered our question. She said you can buy gifts and things to do from Groupon. If she did answer our question, that's a lot of Grouponing with $50,000.
It's a lot of group hunting. It definitely wasn't. Yeah. She went opposite of what I felt like a great thing to do with 50K.
There's a lot of Airbnbs and discounts on
buying a bunch of gifts and shit
on steakhouses and yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, that was cool, man. That was cool. Look, man, we're gonna get up out of here, BJ. Man, great show, man. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for jumping in here, man. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. We really didn't have much to talk about, but overall, I think we ended up doing pretty good show, and we had a lot of good interaction with you guys. We really appreciate it. And hey, I think we're gonna have some cold weather, man. So y'all wrap up, be safe. Try not to get sick, man. I know it's up and down with the weather. Cold one day, warm one day. You know,
It's been wild. It's 44 degrees right now.
freaking 44, man. And it was like in the 70s last week, 80s last week, you know.
Yeah.
It's just bad for our immune system. So just, keep fluids in you, keep vitamin C in you, help yourself
Mm.
out, and you should be okay.
There's a low of 38 degrees on Friday. Stay warm, everybody. Stay
Yeah.
warm.
Stay warm,
Stay
man. If you
warm.
ain't gotta do nothing, stay in. It ain't worth it, man.
Yeah.
This weather. Uh, but yeah, BJ, have a great weekend, man. And let's get up Monday and talk about this weekend football. All right.
Let's do it.
Peace.